Hello my loves, how are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family and your loved ones are healthy, happy and safe. So I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading, and today I wanted to provide you with some help or guidance when it comes to a difficult situation or a difficult person. So in this reading we're gonna first of all look into the situation and see what it's all about, and then the second part of the reading, of course, we're gonna provide some help, some guidance, what you should know or what you should implement in this kind of circumstances so that it can improve and so that you can feel better and be better in your environment. So we have three options. The first one is the glitter, the second one is the marble, and then the third one is the pink moon. So please pick an option or the options that you feel most drawn to, and of course if you would want or need more time, you can just pause the video and meditate on the card so that you can choose the option that you feel most drawn to. So for me, I'm gonna start right away with the first option, which is the card of the glitter. Hello my dear option number one. So if you have chosen the card of the glitter, welcome guys to your reading. Let's keep it in here for a moment, and first of all let's get some cards and some messages so that we can get an idea about what is it that you have so much trouble with, what is the difficult situation or person is all about, what should we know. And first of all, when it comes to your card, I feel like my dear option number one, you feel like the good things that you have in your life, the beautiful things that you're enjoying, everything that you are actually proud of, or the things that you would want to keep the most, they're almost like dissipating out of your hands. I'm giving you an example. If you have met maybe a beautiful person, a beautiful partner, and you had a good relationship, and then things only deteriorate from that. It could be also friendships. You meet some people that you feel like you vibe with, people that you feel like they're your tribe, they're your crew, but you feel like somehow when you think about your journey and when you think about your life, things were at a certain point were very good and nothing really have changed, but it's almost like things went downhill from there, and you don't know why, you don't know how it actually happens. It could be as well for some of you when it comes to money, because glitter is all about like things that are shining and sparkling. It could be that you have trouble, as an example, to keep your account in check and to keep your finances maybe in a healthy level, or even improve your finances. It could be that you see your salary as something that is fixed, as something that cannot grow, and it's almost like at the beginning of each month there are so many expenses, and you feel like as soon as you are getting this money in your bank account, you're starting to almost share it with all kind of duties that you need to actually fulfill. So let's get some cards. So what is the situation that you are in? So with a person, or wow, this card like flipped so many times. So I'm hearing you don't know where to stand. You don't know where to stand with this person that you are maybe feeling like, if we are talking about a person, you feel like there is sometimes it goes to the highest of levels. It's almost like you're in ecstasy, and some other times it's really dull, it's really boring, and you really don't know why or how. There are so high highs, and the lows are so low, and you don't know like why can't you be in this yes, life goes up and down, but it doesn't have to be like skyrocketing and then plummeting. Why can't you be in like a very sustainable equilibrium and balance in your life? It could be because I'm getting the message of finances as well, but it could be as well when it comes to relationships. So let's get some cards. Yeah, and the devil is all about extremes. The devil, it's like the extreme north and the extreme south, and it's almost like if we are talking about a person, you can't meet in the middle, or there is a situation that involves money and finances, you feel like you need to spend more that you gain, or maybe spend a lot more than what you should, or that you are sustaining a lifestyle that is actually more expensive and more demanding than what you can provide for. So when it comes to this moon card, yes, there is a lot of confusion. You don't know what is happening actually, and I see that especially when it comes to relationships, because if we are talking about finances, we are going to be getting the guidance and advice when it comes to that. But when it comes to things that are material, things that we can quantify and we can have control over, it's much simpler than if we are talking about a person or people in general. So sometimes we really don't know what is happening. We are giving, we are there for other people. We would want to for this relationship to actually flourish and grow, but things, they just go south, and it's almost like something that comes out of the blue, nothing that you would expect or that you have expected in the past. And you are, I'm hearing like for many of you, you are sick about of maybe repeating the same old story. It could be that this situation that you are in, or that you have been in recently, is something that you have already experienced in the past. It's not something new, and you have sat down, you wanted to know how not to repeat it in the future, but it seems like this story is not almost leaving you alone. You just want to depart out of this energy. You would want to start something that that is new, that is fresh, that is beautiful, and that you would want to be in for the long run, not only for a short period of time. And you just like completely oblivious about how to go about it. Like, how can I have a friendship? How can I have a relationship that is going to be there for the long run? Or how can I have maybe a good stream of income that is actually gonna grow, and I'm not gonna feel like I'm not gonna be having enough for tomorrow, or maybe for the days to come. So let's get some more messages, maybe clarifications when it comes to, look at that, the devil card is at the bottom of the deck as well. Some more cards about your situation. Wow, the moon with the moon, look at that. Wow. So what I'm hearing, my dears, because you see in this card that you have chosen for your option, you are like your own two hands, they are like joined together, and you don't want things to actually dissipate. You are doing your best, you are doing your part. And what I'm hearing very clearly, especially when it comes to relationships, you are not doing, first of all, you are not doing anything wrong. You need to know that, you need to understand that, and you need to comprehend that at the deepest of your core. It is not your job to keep a relationship going. It is not your job to keep a connection alive. What I'm hearing very vividly, especially if right now we are talking about relationships, and I'm not talking only about romantic connections, this is really general. If you feel like things are going south, go your own way. This is really what I'm hearing, because with this moon, there, like, people are more complicated than when what we think. Even if for ourselves, even if we have a simple view on life, on connections, it is not always the case when it comes to the other person. So if you feel like, as an example, someone is taking back their energy, they're not as responsive, they are not there as much as you would want them to be, or like this, the connection or the relationship is getting out of balance, draw back your energy as well. Do not try to prove something. Do not try to prove your worth, or that you are a good friend, you are a good partner. This is really not your job to actually open your other people's eyes to your own potential and to your own value. It is something that they need to realize themselves. So with this double moon, and we already seen the double devil, and this reading is all about not really looking at what other people are thinking, but focusing only on yourself. If you feel like there is a connection that is not going just as well as you would want it to go, or if you feel like you are giving way too much, stop asking questions and move your own way, and then maybe people are going to be looking at you differently. They are gonna start looking at you as someone that not only knows their value, but they act as they know their value, you know. So let's get some more cards. So how about the Knight of Swords? One card. How about the Knight of Swords, please? Yeah. I am there. I'm a good friend. I'm a good parent. I'm a good sister, brother, whatever. I'm also someone that is valuable, even if we are talking about maybe work circumstances, or if we are talking about your finances. You are someone that is valuable. You need to know that. And if someone is not willing, or maybe are not ready to see that, act as if you are already this pentacle, because you already are, and you know it. Like for many of you, you know that already. It's not like you don't know your value or anything of the sort, but sometimes out of being a good friend, and this is really in our society, there are lots of etiquettes that are actually glued on certain concepts where they don't belong. So you being a good friend, you being a good spouse, whatever, you being a good employee, it doesn't mean that you need to put up with other people's insecurities, other people's BS, basically. So sometimes again, and I got a reading recently, and where I got this message as well. Sometimes we do better for other people in our absence. It doesn't mean that this person is going to be out of your life indefinitely, but you not being there is going to be giving them enough space so that you can see things for themselves. There is nothing really that you would need to prove to them or anything of the sort. So with this devil, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, should I stay? Should I go? What is happening? Those are not your questions to ask. If someone, like, people have their own lives, and they have their own also problems and challenges, and sometimes we tend to overthink things. If someone, as an example, is just tired, they just want to go their own way for a month or two, it's their right. Like, they can go, and then when they come back, when they're gonna be willing to come back, then you're gonna talk it out again. If you are still in this same energy, or maybe in this like, if you are willing to be in a connection with them in any kind of way, then it is going to be your decision to make. But trying to, like, what is going on, is everything all right? If someone wants to pull the energy to themselves, then let them be. This is really what I'm hearing. So let's get some more messages. Compromise. So yeah, are you on the same page or not? Are the balances, are the scales balanced or not? If they're not, then I'm not going to be even bothered with it, to be honest. Like, this is very clear from those this combination of those three cards in here. So there is something going on in your life. You have this intuition that is telling you that maybe something is going on with that person's life. Yes, you would want to know, or maybe you would want to help them, but if they are not willing to include you in this stage that they're in, then move your own way. This is really what I see. Are we on the same page? Yes, we are. Then we are staying together. If we are on totally different planets, then maybe it's time to at least make a pause, and then we can talk about it in the future. But right now, we really need to pull our energies back in this particular moment. So let's get some more cards. Victory. Wow. Look at those two cards. They're similar, like they're almost the same. So your victory lies in realizing that you will be all right alone. and the things are gonna grow around you when you're gonna feel comfortable being yourself and being alone. You don't really need this person, you don't really need this situation. And also with this Ace of Pentacles, if you feel like there is a job that if you are gonna lose it, or if you are going to be losing that particular job, or not do everything that your employer is actually asking you to do, maybe your finances are gonna diminish, or you're not gonna find a way out when it comes to your stream of income. This is absolutely not true. You can start something for yourself. You have like a set of skills that are going to be permitting you to start a business, to start something that is gonna grow, and you are not connected, like you are not dependent on anybody, so that you can make your money grow, like not even have a salary, but have a stream of income that is only gonna grow in the future. So let's get some more cards. I wanted to get, for some reason, from the Life Purpose deck. I know this is a career, generally this is a career deck, but I wanted to get a message from this deck for you, my dears. So what do you need to know? What is it that you need to know? Okay, two cards. Light in love and heart's desire. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. And with this heart desire card, it says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So my dears, in those two cards, there is I'm not seeing that as an angel, although it is depicted as such. But what I see in here is that there is a person in both those cards, and they have wings, so you can fly your own way, you can go your own way, and they are alone in both those pictures, which means that please do not feel that you need anybody. And it could be as well for some people, or maybe some of you that are watching and that are almost projecting in the future. They are saying that I will be happier if I'm going to be in a good partnership with someone, or if I'm going to be friends with that person, or if I'm going to be married, or maybe having a family. You can do it on your own, and then when you're gonna meet someone in the future, it is going to be only much better for you in this new mindset that you're gonna have. So let's get one last card. So what do you need to know, my dears, when it comes to your situation? Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. Oh God. So you see this fairy, there is a cup that is spilled, but I don't know if you can see it right now, but she already has right next to her a stream of water. So it's not about this cup that is spilled and right now she doesn't have any water in that cup. She has a river right next to her. So do not feel like there is just that one person, or that one job that is going to be almost essential for you to survive, essential for you to be happy, to be fulfilled. But what has been lost in the past, maybe there are some kind of dynamics that are like since childhood. Maybe people have made you almost believe that a good life, a fulfilling life looks a certain way, or has, like, there is a picture that you have in your mind when you imagine like the perfect life, or maybe a life that is beautiful, fulfilling, and happy. But happiness, as we all say, and I know that many people say it, but it is so true, happiness lays inside of us and within us. And this is really, in this particular moment, this is your journey to find it within you, to find it within your heart's desires. So my dears, do not feel like you need to count on someone, or maybe your work at this particular moment, and open your minds and your horizons to your heart's desires, so that you can make something happen for yourself. It could be starting a business, or you could be like just moving your own way and meeting other people that are going to be on the same wavelength as you. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 2, sorry. So if you have chosen the card of the marble, welcome guys to your reading. Let's keep it in here for a moment, and let's look into your situation, or maybe if there are any kind of difficult dynamics that you have with a person, or some kind of unpleasant circumstances. So what I see, like when it comes to the cards that you have chosen for your option, which is the card of the marble, and the marble, as we know, is a very solid material. And what I see out of this, like especially your energy at this particular moment, is that it's not really a difficult situation, as it's going to be the case forever, but what you are feeling like it is a bit difficult at this particular moment is how to establish solid grounds, how you can start something that you can call your own, how, if you would want to start a business, how to go about it, because you are looking at this pentacle, you are imagining all the beautiful things that you can do with it, and that how you can make it grow, how you can make your situation even more prosperous. And this is, I'm not seeing that it is do not see it as a difficult situation, because for me I see it like as a challenge, and as an exciting challenge. So do not see it as something that is going to be there forever, but you are almost like having this you are at a stage in your life where you are building solid grounds, you see in that, and there is this, in this particular moment, you are building the blocks so that you can have a more stable life in the future. So maybe you are coming from a family where you felt like the finances were not at like people around you didn't have a healthy relationship with finances. It could be that everything that they have had in their bank account, they just wanted to spend it, they just want to go and travel and to enjoy their time, but there were no savings, there were no maybe thinking about like tomorrow, if I'm gonna need something, if I'm gonna need some funds for some emergencies. So people were a little bit reckless with their money, especially people that are around you, and you are not going to be doing the same. This is something that you have, you know it already. You would want to have a stable and healthy connection with your finances, and also you would want to evolve, and you would want to be in, also when it comes to your home, when it comes to your surroundings, you would want to be in an organized space, in a beautiful space, and somewhere where you feel like, yes, this is my home, that this place represents me, and I feel like I'm in the right place at this particular moment. So this is really what you are focusing on right now, and you are already doing a tremendous a beautiful job, because when we are in certain circumstances where everybody is thinking one way, it is very brave, and also very something to congratulate yourself on, because you have decided to go, or maybe to choose another path, or maybe to go in a different way when it comes to your life. So it's not something that comes easy, it's not something that everybody does, and you need to see that in yourself and congratulate yourself on that. So let's get one more card. Page I don't know why I saw page, but it is really almost the same energy as the King of Wands in reverse. So really lots of impulsive energy. I just want to buy an expensive bag. I just want to enjoy the moment. I just want to look expensive. I want to look as if I had money, but deep down I don't know how to go about like how can I how can I be by the end of the month. So maybe there are lots of people around you that were in this kind of energy. They spent everything in the first 2 weeks of the month, and then afterwards they were either borrowing money from other people, or maybe trying to find ways so that they can get free stuff, or but this is really not something that you would want to continue doing if it was the case for you in the past, or even or if it wasn't the case, you don't want to live just as I'm seeing a father figure, or maybe a father or someone that was very masculine in your household. It could be a mother as well, but a very masculine figure that cared a lot about appearances, but when it comes to something that is solid and something that maybe can actually also be of benefit to their children, or maybe to people that they care for, there was nothing left basically. So you don't want to be there, and I know for sure, because it's something that I can relate to as well. It is very essential not only to look expensive, although like what's the point, but also to have something. Those are way too many cards. I'm just going to be getting some more. To have also like some savings, to have some security, and not to run to relatives and to friends as soon as something is not going your way. So with this death card, I wanted to set it this transformation card in reverse, which is almost the same. I see that maybe you have try to change other people's perspective, and try to give them advice and guidance. And what I can tell you, my dears, is to lead by example. If there is someone that is right now around you that are very much struggling with money, and they have a very toxic connection with their finances, they need to learn that for themselves, because we know that there is a very deep connection with like how we feel sometimes and how we spend. And in those kind of connections and dynamics, sometimes we need to stop enabling people, especially if you are helping them maybe maintain this lifestyle that they have. And by showing them like practically what you are implementing, and what they are doing, what you are doing in your life, and how fulfilling you are when it comes to your new circumstances right now, or even the new home that you're gonna have in the future, the new life that you're gonna build in the future. They're gonna almost recheck their the way to go about things, and almost reassess their life choices themselves. So please do not even try to, they're gonna see things for themselves. They're gonna see that their toxicity, and maybe the things that they wanted the most, they're only thinking them, and they're only making their life miserable, and they're making their the way that they see themselves, and also the way people see them, like even more negative and toxic than what it is. So there is a very deep reality check that this person are going to be subjected to in the future. But as I have told you, it could be as well with a little bit of help from their own guides and their own spirit that are around them. But I see mostly that it is not your job. Focus mostly and 100% on yourself, and when at the right moment, this person is going to be maybe having like be subjected to an event, or a very like a difficult situation that is going to be almost forcing them to see things in a different way. So focus on yourself, and this person, they're gonna open their eyes at the right moment. So do not really overthink their current circumstances at this particular moment. So let's get some more cards. Yes. So very unstable, like money sometimes is great, sometimes it's really bad. And this is really what you would want to do right now. You would want to balance your checks. You would want to be in a much better place when it comes to your income. And also with this graph, you would want to make it even grow in the future. And this is something that is really, this is a very good decision. And you're going to reap the rewards of this decision that you have made at this particular moment in the future. And with this world, or maybe here it says abroad, but with this world card I see that see things from a bigger perspective. It's not about like this person, they are capable of change, but they're going to be changing at their own pace. You don't really need to worry about it. And also with this word, because we see those two hands, they look obviously very different. It's almost like they're from different parts of the world, and you having something to show off, you having something as in you have built for yourself. Those people are going to be willing, even more willing to follow you and take your example. So lead by example. Do not try to talk people out of their circumstances, because it rarely actually works, and it's only gonna drain your energy. And this energy is very important for you, so that you can focus on your own stability and your own improvements. So let's get some more cards. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So what I see in here is that leave a little bit of time for your creativity. If you feel like maybe you have been as an example, if you have a sibling, if you have a child and they're going a certain way and you don't know how to change their mind, or how to maybe make them open their eyes on what they're doing wrong, if they are actually doing something wrong, this card is actually telling you to go not to go like too abruptly, or like tell them like this is bad, this is good, because it's mostly something that people are not willing to hear, but to be more creative about it. And what I see in here is that you building your own wings and flying with your own wings, people are gonna see that for yourself, for themselves. And also because this is a painting in here, you changing your own circumstances, and you painting your life with new colors, and if you imagine a painting, it is beautiful. Is something that you would want just to contemplate. People seeing you in this energy, it's inspiring enough. So please do not again, do not just waste your energy on things that they're not gonna give you even the results that you are seeking. So one last card, manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestations step 1. So yeah, you have the wand. You can build anything that you are wishing for in your life. Focus on it, and you see in here, be honest and clear and focus on it 100%. Do not dissipate your energy. Your energy is needed for your own manifestations. So focus on your life, focus on the things that you would want to allow and also welcome in your reality. It is gonna happen, and people are going to be also almost knocking your door and asking you, how did you do it? I want to do the same thing that you have done. Please help me. I want your advice. And this is where the advice is gonna have almost a value. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option, or the card of the pink moon, I almost said blue moon. The Pink Moon, welcome guys to your reading. So first of all, I got some messages for you, and especially when I got this Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. I see that you have some dreams or maybe some aspirations or things that you would want to achieve in your life, and you feel like those dreams, like they belong in your almost in your mind. Like it is very unlikely in the way that you see them, in the way that you perceive what you can achieve. It is very difficult for you to make your dreams a reality or to manifest these beautiful things that you would want in your life, and you live them in this 3D reality. So what I see in your options, my dear, is that you have some dreams and you feel like they're almost, your dreams are bigger than you, or like how can it actually be possible for me to actually live this? So I'm just going to be fantasizing about it, I'm just going to be dreaming about it, and almost gaining that pleasure out of those dreams and fantasies. And let me tell you, my dears, that especially if you believe in the law of attraction, like, and you know that there are lots of people that actually have practiced law of attraction and made the impossible actually possible. So what I see for you, my dears, is that yes, you envision certain things in your life, but it's almost like you are not allowing yourself to make the valuable steps in this reality so that they can actually happen, so that they can actually become true. But what I can tell you is that there is a certain structure that you feel like you belong to. And yeah, again, just like the Hermit card that we have got at the bottom of the deck, we have here the Queen of Cups. And as this woman that is depicted in this card, like there is a big cup that is like in between her hands, and it is closed. So it's almost like she's thinking in her mind, like, should I open this almost like this genie box and see what is inside of it? Is it really true? Is it really possible for me to live this life? Is it possible for me to actually have this job, have this I don't know, have this partner, live this lifestyle? Is it really something that I'm going to be ever is it ever going to be possible for me? Is it ever going to be actually something that I'm gonna live and sense in this lifetime? And it's almost like yes, certain things are actually already established, and you are shown to go in a certain way, but you feel like no, this is almost too good to be true. Or what I'm hearing for you, my dears, it's almost like your dreams are too big, they're almost scaring you in some kind of way. So you feel like, okay, I want to do this, and I feel like in my deepest I have a deep like feeling that I will and I can experience those things, but I'm too afraid actually to live my life at the fullest, or maybe to let go of certain things that people have put on me, so that I can fly and with my own wings, and not be confined in a certain community, or maybe in a certain structure that I have already outgrown. So everything that is happening at this particular moment, because as I have told you, the path is already established for you, and your guides and spirit guides and angels, they're already like almost, I'm having this image in my mind, almost like taking you by the hand where you are supposed to be, to your I don't know why I'm getting this image of a dreamland. So yes, so there is something that you already have at this particular moment, even if you can't see it in front of you, but it's already, you are almost like in the same vibration as the things that you would want to experience, but you are rationalizing it. You are rationalizing it. So you are saying to in your mind that I don't know, like nobody around me have experienced that. How is it possible for me to actually even want that, even in my mind? How is it possible? How can I be experiencing those things? Like they're good, too good to be true, like for me. And with those two double nines, like you are on the verge of a very big completion in your life. And especially with this number 5, I see that the structure that you're in, or maybe that you are putting yourself into, is crumbling. This is really what I'm hearing. So it could be your beliefs, it could be the way that you looked at yourself, or people, how people looked to you, and what you are. And almost like if you ask someone about another person, and they're going to be giving you an indication about how they're gonna live, or maybe the things that they're gonna experience. But things are shifting in a very strongly for you, and you already are feeling that. That's why you are a little bit fearful, and you're saying like, what is it, this thing that I'm feeling? What is this thing that actually is going to happen in my life? Is it possible for me that what I'm dreaming about actually is going to become a reality? And it's almost like it's worrisome for you in some kind of capacity, because also in with this Nine of Swords talks about dreams as well. So maybe and at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands. So very big change in the structure that makes your life something that also people around you can identify themselves with. So you see in here with this Hierophant, and with those two cards that came in here, so that you can get even more a clarification on that. We have the Queen of Wands and then the Strength card, which means that there is something that goes out of the ordinary. Let me know at the like in the comment section, what is it that you would want to achieve, or what is this dream that you know it's almost in the palms of your hand, and it's about to manifest. Also the Four of Wands is a card of manifestation for me, and the Queen of Wands is a master manifester. So if you are thinking about trying to make sense out of what is happening in your life, and you are feeling like, oh, I need to be in this King of Swords energy, and if something is too good to be true, then it is really this is really how I should perceive it. Please just wait to see things for yourself. Do not judge things before they're gonna even happen. Just open your mind, be very light-hearted about the things that are gonna manifest, because I see that you're gonna witness a very very big manifestation in your life. Just do not judge it, or do not actually almost push it away out of fear, and out of maybe it's something that you have never experienced or seen other people experience, something new. And just wait until you see it for yourself, and then you can maybe rationalize it or choose one way or another. But do not push it away even before it actually enters in your life. So let's get some more cards. So it says in here loss, and let me show you in here. So you have here a king, and he has a sword. So just like the King of Swords that you have had as a clarification. So leave your mind out of it. Open your mind to everything that can happen, and do not try to rationalize it or just to judge it way too soon. This could be a job opportunity, maybe even a business opportunity, a new person, a very loving, beautiful connection that is gonna be entering your existence very soon. Very soon. Let it happen. Let it happen, and then when you're gonna have enough elements, the situation is gonna be different from each and every one of you, but there is a lot to gain and a lot to learn from this experience that is gonna be possible for you to actually live in this lifetime. Like, and we have two nines, where it's like you're almost there. You're almost there. Just allow it to happen and allow it to enter your life. Health. And you can see it's so funny because there is a doctor, and there is this little girl that she's playing the doctor. She's like putting the tools on equipment, and she's trying to diagnose this doctor, and he looks old, and he looks very experienced. So your spirits and guys, they're almost like looking at you that way. Like they are giving you a very important and beautiful gift, and you can see that with this tree that is very fruitful and very prosperous. They're giving you a gift, and you suspecting it and almost like dissecting it and seeing, oh, is it good for me or not? They're almost like smiling at you, and they're like just allowing you to do whatever you want, but they're like looking at you as in just believe in us, just trust in us, because it is something that is very positive and very beautiful that you're gonna experience soon. So that was actually funny because we are never really able to see the bigger picture, because we don't know what is going to happen in the future. And when it comes to events that are happening in our lives, if we don't get the last like big picture on everything, we are incapable actually to have a very decisive and rigorous almost judgment on what is happening. But when it comes to our on the spiritual realm, they know more and almost everything that is about us and what is gonna happen. So just allow yourself to not know everything, and just go almost step by step. Do not try to rush things, or maybe predict things that might actually never happen. So okay, infinite abundance. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So I see that maybe you have some kind of connection, excuse me, to spirituality, or you have a spiritual business, or you have this very beautiful love healing energy that almost is healing people also that are around you, and people that you get connected to even in a very brief way. So you have this very beautiful energy that almost is pulling very lots of abundance towards you. So just open your arms and accept this basket that is full of fruits and full of beautiful things, very fulfilling, like fulfilling in a deep way, not only in a superficial way, but it's almost like you're gonna feel fulfilled in a much deeper way with this beautiful connection that is gonna happen, or maybe with this new job opportunity that you're gonna have in the future. It is not something that is only there just so that you can be with a partner, or that it's only there just for you to have a stream of income, but it's also going to be satisfying you in much more ways than what you can envision at this particular moment. So it says in here, your life purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Yes, exactly. So if you are like involved in the medical field, or in any kind of healing practice, or even if it's not the case, if you feel like people around you feel so appeased and feel that they can actually grow and heal from their own wounds. So I see that you have and this is something that is pretty much natural to you. You don't really even have to learn anything about it. This is a very a capability I don't know if you believe in past lives, so maybe it's something that you have cultivated for a lot of past lives, like even before, but there is a gift that you're gonna get, my dears. It is very obvious, and it is gonna transform your life in a very strong way. Just don't feel like you need to back down and you need to hide, or maybe you need to push it away just because this very strong and beautiful gift might appear as too big for you or too good to be true. So just allow it to happen, and then you can do whatever you want afterwards, but your angels and your guides are actually almost pleading you not to judge things too soon. Okay, so let me give you one more message. Friendship and new beginnings. Oh wow. So it could be a new relationship that is gonna start slow, or maybe you're gonna have a new beginning in any aspect in your life that you need that it's about, you feel like it's about to change, because I see that you already have some kind of indications or feelings that certain things are gonna happen. It could be that you have dreamed about them, or you have had some visions about them. So let me read what the cards are actually saying. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Absolutely. So maybe you're gonna, if you have started a new business, maybe someone is going to be willing to support you, or maybe to invest in you because they see your own potential, even if sometimes we are incapable to see it for ourselves. But people, they can sense that there is a lot that you can achieve. And new beginnings, the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Look at that. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So yeah, you have already worked a lot into visualizing and trying to manifest this beautiful new beginning for you. It is not the time for you to question it. It's the time for you to open your arms and to allow it to actually happen. So this is what I see for you, my dear option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye.